All right, Ken Orange Theory Trader, back with you with a analysis video starting the week. So this is a Sunday night going into Monday trading analysis video. So I'll take a look at possibly the daily and 8-hour charts for the pairs. And here's what we got. So first off on Euro, I'm noticing, and remember when we start with the daily, we like to see candle 2 creating the high or low of the week. Now, since it's Sunday going into Monday, candle 2 has to be the higher low of the prior week. So it had to be made last week. So the high of the week was made on euro dollar on Friday, but this was just an inside day. So there's nothing really there. I'm not treating this as a, candle 1, candle 2. I'm just not doing that. Something that does look a little cleaner is this one, which is euro CAD, where I look at this. This could be a respective candle 1, candle 2 on Friday. So I will mark this one with a short bias right there like so. And then what I will do is, like I said, my trading zone is still going to be below the gray line, which is the candle range high, and above the red line, which is candle range, the middle of the candle range of candle 1. So we'll mark that. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, Euro New Zealand, this could be a candle 2 going into a candle 3 long. So what I'll do is I'll mark this like that. So my trading range would be anywhere from below the candle range to above this here, the middle line. But at the same time, these can be tricky because the pullbacks on these can be very severe before it comes up. So these aren't my favorite patterns to trade because sometimes the price will just do a straight drop for the next day. So this is kind of like a B. If I was ranking this, this one would be an A setup. This one would be like a B type setup, so A being the best. But I'll still mark it, and let's keep going. That here is just, straight rise. There's nothing there that I would want to trade. Nothing there I'd like to trade either. Okay, so this could be a candle 2. A big one, but still a candle 2 nonetheless. So we'll mark that with a short bias. So you got candle 1, candle 2 on Friday. So my trading range would be a fair value gaps above this line and below the top of the candle range. So we'll mark pound CAD for a short as well. So I think we got Euro CAD and pound CAD for a short based on daily. This one, I can't stand these. So you got consolidated. Last 2 days consolidated. So you could have a couple of possibilities here. You could have a short like that. Right? Candle 1, candle 2, and then consolidation. And it still could go to the downside. Or you could have a long where this right there. So that would be candle 1. That would be candle 2 because it swept the low and closed inside, and it could go to the upside. But I like my candle 2s to create the low of the week. So because this is kind of confusing, if I had to choose something, I would go with short. But it did sweep this low, so I'm going to ignore this one. But I'm just showing you what my thought process would be. And while I would ignore it, I like to see things that are very plain. I only trade the easy stuff. If it's like this and I'm trying to figure it out, I just move on to the next one. I like to see a cleaner setup. Okay, so this one could be good for a short. So you could have a candle 1 there. Candle 2 on Friday, which created the high. And so candle 3 could be a red candle to the downside. So we'll mark pound Aussie for a short. And then I'll finish up with the yens. I'm not going to do any others. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, yens had a real strong day yesterday. Let me see how that's a candle 3 on the daily right there. Candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. So, but nothing there. Again, that's a candle 3. If I still traded candle 4s, I will be looking for a continuation, but I'm not trying to do that. Nothing there. Nothing there based on the way I trade. This was a candle 3. You could have read this as a candle 3 long. Candle 1, candle 2 creating the low of the week, and then candle 3 to the upside. You could have read that if you were trading the daily. And then this one I think I had on the 8-hour. So let me see. Yeah, I was looking at this as an 8-hour short with a false breakout because it made the high of the day, candle 2, and it only came out of the range by 18 pips. So I would just play that by ear and see if it can close back inside the range is what I would do for that one. So let's go to our pairs to watch. Swiss yen was a daily. As a matter of fact, all of these are daily. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, Swiss yen was 8-hour. The rest of these were dailies. So we'll put that there, that there, that there, and that there. And that's how I watch it. I don't really do the weekly anymore because weeklies are a little slow to play out. But yeah, so just to review one more time. Remember, I'm just looking for candle 2s that I hope to go into candle 3s. So we got candle 2 here on Friday, possible candle 2 on Friday here with a long bias. Again, this one is like the bottom of the barrel. Put that at the back, at the bottom. I like Euro CAD and Pound CAD the most for a short. And Aussie, actually. Aussie, too. Actually, I like Aussie the most because it's closest to the range. So I'm going to put that in first place, these two in second, and this one in last for long. And Swiss yen, I do like for the 8-hour short. It broke out a little more than I like to see of the range, but I want to see if it's going to give me that downward price action. So I'll come back to the charts around 6 or so Eastern Standard Time and see how things look. But that's my analysis for Sunday going into Monday. Hope that helps. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching and take care.